Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about massive news of the Central Bank of Italy being set to incorporate Algorand into their services. So before we get into today's main story, I thought I'd show you a clip which features Gary Gensler of the SEC going into detail and providing details about Algorand. And just for reference, Gary Gensler and the SEC actually stated that they feel that Algorand is a security, but I'll provide you with this clip and show you how Gensler felt about the Algorand project beforehand.
Silvio Micali's Algorand. He's a professor over in the Computer Science and AI Lab, a Turing Award winner. He's got a company that has an interesting thing. It's like a jury selection. It's like picking somebody for the jury. That's picking this short group of 12 nodes that might do something. And every block has that selection process, but then there's another broader group that then can check the work of the jury. So often there's kind of a second automated way, because trust isn't there, ensuring that there's a quick second check. Did they decide guilty or innocent correctly, so to speak? Again, I apologize if I'm a little oversimplifying Silvio's brilliant work, but it's...
So let's talk about today's main story. So recently I came across a thread of tweets, a fantastic thread of tweets put together by CL Sheriff on Twitter, where he provided a thread and gave insights about the recent decision made by the Bank of Italy to choose Algorand to serve as its public blockchain platform. So the article went into detail and provided insights about the recent incorporation and the desired utility of the Algorand network by the Bank of Italy, and what this will mean for the overarching Algorand network. So initially, the thread of tweets provided by CL Sheriff, where the Algorand Bank of Italy platform is set to roll out sometime during 2023, and will be the first time a European nation uses blockchain technology for banks and insurance guarantees. So the thread continued and provided further insights about the percentage of banks and insurance agencies which are set to incorporate DLT into their underlying innovations and technology, and how this will be very important and attractive, especially for Italy's National Recovery and Resilience Plan, where Italy's National Recovery and Insurance Plan is all part of the recovery bill since the COVID-19 pandemic. The European Union has allocated approximately 200 billion euros to most nations across Europe, most notably Italy. So as part of the recovery plan put forward by Italy and financial developments within Italy, Italy has actually earmarked Algorand as an ideal blockchain network for developments within finance in Italy, where the article and the Bank of Italy actually noted as to how Algorand as a blockchain is ideally suited to these types of programs, given the technology's ability to provide fast, efficient, low cost and scalable data transactions. So, as a lot of us may be aware of, Algorand's network is equipped with a number of desirable characteristics which makes it ideal for blockchain utility, especially within financial activities, especially if we look at the innate qualities attached to the Algorand network, where the Algorand network can process a significant amount of transactions at any given time, and the cost to validate such transactions are very low. So this means that not only will the Bank of Italy in this example be able to harness the innate qualities attached to the speed of the Algorand network, but all of these actions can be done so in a cost-effective manner. And this is quite unique, and it puts Algorand ahead over the vast majority of other networks on the marketplace, especially the likes of Ethereum, where Ethereum's transaction capacity isn't as scalable compared to Algorand, and the Ethereum network is a lot more expensive compared to the utility of the overarching Algorand network. And this is all encompassed with the other characteristics synonymous with Algorand compared to Ethereum, where Algorand's network also provides smart contract services, which again are a lot faster, cheaper and more secure compared to the likes of Ethereum. So smart contract utility could become increasingly more important, especially within financial infrastructure, especially with the likes of CBDCs looking likely to be rolled out in the near future, where The rolling out and utility of CBDCs will mean that smart contract services will become increasingly more important, and the leveraging of smart contracts will be abundantly necessary to validate transactions across a wider marketplace, especially across a European nation, in this example, Italy. The thread and the Italian central bank actually provided details about the DeFi application surrounding Algorand, which again includes smart contract utilities. And this is also coupled with Algorand's, as I mentioned, speedy nature in terms of its transaction validation, especially due to its real-time payment authorization capacity, which can be authorized and enabled instantaneously. So all of these factors encompassed with the utility of the benefits Algorand network provides could make Algorand an ideal network for applications surrounding the validation of payments within a marketplace, especially in this example, Italy, and the Italian banking system and services. So again, we can all look back at the innate qualities attached to the Algorand network, especially its transaction validation capacity and its scalability. And again, all of these innate qualities makes it ideal for not only banking services across the Italian marketplace, but also CBDC infrastructure and initiatives. And this was actually highlighted by an individual from the Bank of Italy, where they stated how a transit without doubt detailed to the importance of DLT in banking infrastructure and services. And finally, the representative from the Bank of Italy actually stated to how they are very excited about how the utility of Algorand's network could bring about a number of benefits for the overarching Italian marketplace and for the banking and financial services in Italy. So I'll include the following article in the description below so you can look into further depth about what this partnership will involve. But it's very exciting, and it indicates how Algorand is again one of few projects which are being utilized for real world use cases by a large institution. So with Algorand becoming more widely utilized and becoming incorporated into more developments around the world, including the likes of it being at the center of developments in CBDC initiatives in the Caribbean, as well as its partnership with the Clinton Foundation and the World Economic Forum, Algorand could become a centerpiece in DLT and blockchain developments for years to come, and in turn more organizations across a number of institutions and industries could harness the benefits Algorand's network provides. And this is extremely bullish for ALGO token holders, where if and when the Italian central bank choose to harness the benefit Algorand's network provides, this will see increases in the overall utility of the ALGO cryptocurrency. And in turn, this may see synonymous increases to the price of ALGO, especially over the long run, and as more organizations and institutions choose to leverage the benefits of Algorand's overarching DLT network. But time will tell, and again, it'll be interesting to see how these developments and protocols will impact the price of ALGO and the overarching Algorand network and blockchain infrastructure. What are your thoughts on Algorand? Are you bullish on Algorand's partnership with the Bank of Italy? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.